Do you dream of a high-paying job in a prestigious industry? Do you imagine yourself working in a high-tech software company surrounded by educated, highly industrious, and creative people? Would you like to code in the clouds? Hello, everyone. Well, what's it like being a software engineer? So, software engineering is a lot of thinking, a lot of mind work, and I enjoy it, but it is sometimes a grueling effort. I work in a very niche area of machine learning, but have very general skills, and so I've always kind of maintained that, so that even though if I get pigeonholed into a piece of work that isn't general enough, I usually try to find what I like to call the project within the project. In other words, sure, just do the work, whatever it might be, but there might be something bigger that this project can be a piece of. And sometimes if you look for that, you can make even the most boring projects turn into something which have higher visibility and value to the company you're working in. It's just a hint. Of course, the network dropped me twice. That's not helpful. But basically, this is my home office. You've seen it before. I move it around every once in a while, but this is the basic correct location for it. My wife's office is over here. I can tell you one bad thing about working from home. The kitchen is right here. Very easy to come in here and forage. Got my water supply. Well, we're in low on water, but I think I'll get one of these right now. We got our snack box. Stay away from that. I'll do some grapefruit juice. We got mangoes. Yeah, so I've got healthy snacks too, but it's a question of willpower. Right now I'm in a 5-mile exercise regime every day, so I get that done. That's pretty good. Haven't been able to get my swimming back up. Hawaii is still closed. Well, it's not closed. You can fly into Hawaii, but there's a 14-day quarantine through the end of June, so I'm not looking forward to anything there yet. The other benefit to working from home, I get to keep up on the news. Of course, every day is breaking news nowadays. So, and the other benefit is I've got my guitar collection right here. I'm good to go with the guitar all the time. So when the system is compiling software or tests are running, these time-consuming things which typically you would multitask through and do something else while those are running. I do that too. But sometimes you just need a guitar break. It's helpful for your brain anyways, so I'll just sit down and figure something out. You get the idea. Just kind of hit it and put it down and go back to staring at this and working on this. I have an ergonometric keyboard, by the way, which my wife doesn't like. She uses an Apple keyboard. But if you're typing thousands of characters a day, this slight adjustment to your wrist angle is actually quite helpful. So I've used these for several years. I do have to replace them from time to time when the letters wear off. I can still type, but it becomes a little bit more of a nuisance. What else do I want to tell you about my home office? There's not a lot. During the afternoon, the sun glare becomes a little too bright out from the pool area, so I drop my blinds. And I've got all my books here. These are all current books with all my camera equipment close by. My overflow books. My exercise regime consists of my 5-mile walk, sit-ups. I've got a jump rope out in the courtyard. I use that too. Oh, speaking of which, my companions. My wife's sleeping right now, so I'll try to keep it down. She works a night shift as a nurse. Let's see what the girl and boy are doing out here. Hey, what are you guys up to? And how about you? Are you watching for birds? My wife's hobby is currently growing succulents. She's got a complete indoor lighting setup in the room she's sleeping in. She's got some germinating here, I guess, is what is going to happen. Once they sprout, then she can plant them. Anyway. I do have another guitar song I want to play officially today. So I need to practice it every once in a while till I can get a little bit of performance mode out of it. Ooh, nice chord. Anyways, let's see if we can do a little bit of it. Yeah, so I'll try to lay that track down, publish it to YouTube and to Instagram and to Facebook, whereupon I will get a grand total of 20 to 30 views. I should get back to work. Maybe I'll check in again later. But I gotta get back to this. Well, it's lunchtime. Restarting the machine and various updates are being installed and stuff, so that'll take a while. Let's make some Tomato soup. Carmela, are you ready to go yet?
You haven't shaved.
I will. So I'm taking a break from work for an hour. I sent an email, which is always a nice thing to do. So yesterday, my life as a software engineer here, 12-hour day. So I don't always work 12-hour days, but yesterday was particularly bad. And you know, the problem is multitasking. You're given this, and then you got to do this, and there's more things, and then there's an email which reflects that you should do something else, and that's just the way it goes. In order to feel accomplished, you just keep going. Today I'm trying to find a more appropriate work-life balance. So I started off with my 2.5 mile run as usual around 6 a.m. And then I've been trying to learn some guitar music. Where's the lighting? I'm trying to learn some guitar music, and I couldn't figure out the tuning. I found a new guy that I'm following on YouTube, and I finally figured out the tuning. So I spent the morning, half hour, doing that. Once I got it, I recognized it. It's a G minor tuning. So we got a G, the normal G, D's, and a B flat, because to create a minor chord, you flat the third in the note sequence. So you kind of get where I'm going with this. So anyways, in my quest for a more appropriate work-life balance, instead of working 12-hour days sitting doing software, just have a rule. Knock off at 5, or I'm going to pick the number 6. Close the laptop down, that shuts everything down. And cook dinner, go outside, clean the pool, etc. But today, I'm even going to be more radical than that. I'm going to do my outdoor chores. I'm going to clean the pool area. About 45 minutes worth of work out here. I might possibly go power wash some deck. All the while I'm running various kinds of tests. And when you're doing data science, sometimes just weird things happen in the test results that you can't explain, and that's what causes you a little bit of anxiety. Are you doing the testing right? Are the measurements correct? Is the data you're grabbing true? Is it actually telling you something that you didn't know before? So onward. I just wanted to give an update. Good morning, Carmela. Carmela's up. I wonder if she'll make me breakfast.
No.
No! Oh. It's okay. I'm not very hungry yet. Still drinking my vinegar water. It's just the right amount of tang in the morning. Highly recommend it. 1 teaspoon of organic apple vinegar in a glass of water. Lilu's right here. Hi, Lilu. Hi.